continuing on up here with Ahkima today. We're at Inception Rock, and I'll show it to you. The wind's really blowing up here. I mean, really blowing. And there's lots of interpretations about what this says on here, and Ahkima's going to give us his interpretation. And you're right, Ahkima. Shows up much better now. So go ahead, Ahkima. It's all yours, bud.
Yeah, they call this prophecy rock, but really it should be called a way of life rock, like a Hopi way of life, because this has to do with Hopi. It doesn't have to do too much about the world, about the prophecy about the worlds and stuff. That's a different one. But this has to do with the Hopi way of life, and there's given us two paths. That's what these are. Okay, this is the beginning, the line where we start off from the reed, coming up out of the reed in the beginning, the migration. I mean, in the emergent story.
Yeah, from inside the earth.
Yeah, remember I was talking. This is that represents the reed, the Supapuni, and then you have Masa, the creator, the protector of the earth, and he's holding the reed and the way of life.
Oh, so that's the reed, so everybody knows, as in reed. Okay.
And this is Masa, and he's holding
and Masa's the Hopi god, right?
Yeah. Okay. He's like the guardian.
Guardian. Okay.
Yeah, the guardian of the earth, protector of the earth, and he's holding two different life ways. You have the regular way. This is Hopi. This line right here, as you can see, goes on forever, even all the way around that line. And then you have the government ways, the man-made governments, and that's what this has to do, this top row. So you have the first world, can't remember now, the Supapuni coming up out of the earth, and then you have these fat people. You can see they're all fat. That's the showing their willingness to follow the government ways, and you can see they're holding hands, and that means that they want to go that way, that it's their own will. And so they're represented as fat people, and that's this road, and it goes in up like zigzags, like crazy. That's the ups and downs of that life, and that it ends. You can see it stops right there. It ends, meaning that way of life isn't gonna last forever. It's gonna stop. And this bottom row represents the Hopi lifeline, and you can see it goes all the way around the corner too, the line.
Oh yeah.
So it goes on forever, meaning it never ends. It's gonna be always. But that's the Hopi life way, and you have these circles here. You have one circle here, and you have another circle here. Two circles. Those represent earth shakings, meaning destruction, like the wars, meaning two earth shakings that happen. Of course, you know about the World War I and all that, and then World War II. That's what these are. They represent the wars. And then you have a half a circle, this one right here, and that's supposed to be the devastating one coming up, World War III, I guess, or World War II, as I like to put it, because there's only been two world wars. One world war, but they call it two world wars.
Right.
But essentially, it's against the same
regime. Right. Exactly.
So that counts as one, not two. Then you have the second war, that second earth shaking. This one that's coming up, because there's only been one earth shaking. That's the one at Hiroshima, that gourd of ashes. We call it the gourd of ashes.
And that's atomic bomb for everybody, so they know. Okay.
Nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons. Okay.
Earth shakings, yeah.
Right.
And there's two of them, so there's gonna be two of them, and there's only been one, so there's gonna be another one coming up in our lifetime, maybe in a couple years. And that's what this means. And there's another one, a third one, and that's gonna be Masa himself, the third shaking, where he's gonna let go of his gourd of ashes, and it's gonna shake the earth all over. And then after that, you can see the corn, and you can see the old men with this plant, signifying that after that shaking, that everything's gonna go back to the original ways, like 100 years ago. I mean, thousands of years at the beginning, when we live off the earth. Then you have the circle, and then you have the plus, the star. I guess there's a lot of interpretations on this, and I'm not pretty much sure, but some people say this is a star or the 4 directions, and some people say that this is the moon or something. I'm not too sure what this is, the circle right there, but this has to do mainly with Hopi prophecy. I mean, Hopi way of life, and that we have to follow. We have our own ways, like I was saying, and that the top represents destruction, the man-made governments, and this mainly has to do with Hopi people.
And I'm going to show Ahkima pointed out there's one more little drawing we'll walk over to, Ahkima. There are other petroglyphs up in this same little area too. And we're just north of Old Oriabi, by the way. And what would you say this is, Ahkima?
Kachina.
Oh, it's Kachina, huh?
Yeah, Kachina carving. Somebody carved a Kachina. It's like a corn dancer or something. I'm not sure.
And I'll pan around and give you some idea where we're at.
Yeah, we're right next to Old Oriabi.
Yeah, we're right above Old Oriabi, really. In fact, we turned off right at Old Oriabi to get back in here.
Yep.
And they've closed the road off, which to me is Agenda 21, even up here. So that'll do it from here. So we'll be back up tomorrow with Ahkima to continue our little documentary of the Hopi in 2012, the summer of 2012. And it is 6:12, and here we are.